I consider myself another being on this planet, another energy source. I'm Gladys Nobriga. I'm Venezuelan, but most of my life I grew up in Miami, Florida, and I'm a musician, artist, and a shapeshifter, which means, and a healer and a witch. So it's change, embracing change. It's just constantly embracing change and being uncomfortable and being vulnerable and sharing that with others. I'm a poet and I'm trying to make movies. I'm interested in doing films. I also love to book shows and provide a platform for people and share resources, and I don't know, I just want to do it all, but I'm trying to figure out how to do one thing because my dream is to have a venue space where all of these things can culminate, especially community work, like organizing and engaging the community is very important to me. All of my work is nature or life experiences, and I think that sort of healer witch thing where I'm very empathic comes in that as well. It's a lot of emotion and feeling rather than like, I love no wave. Like that influences me too, and so does salsa and merengue, like super influences me. This is the current rendition of Street Rat. Over here, very simple. It's a suit that I wear. It allows me to be untethered except for power. And then there's also some junk metal that I wear on my waist because I'm a freak for texture and the present moment. And so I think being in the suit and moving around, again, that constant uncomfortability and vulnerability. So it's pretty simple. It's mostly contact mics, distortion pedal. Here's some contact mics, and I add some to this little mixer. The whole idea, it's been 5 years I've been working on these. This is the third one. And it was supposed to be originally a contact mic monster, where these textures, right, living in the present moment, running around, being like your true free self, and also doing the performance art aspects and body movement. So that's how I see this. As being a way to communicate how much our bodies and our minds really relate to our physical world and the present. Also, okay, so this is a really important thing for Street Rat, is like giving people the agency and the power. That's why I want to remove like myself, that feeling people get, that like visceral, cathartic, like all these things people have told me are from my performances. If they feel that, they can take that energy and throw it into something else. That's all I want. And then I'll go back into the shadows. Like, I don't care. I just want people to be activated, and like, don't rely on this world so much because we have each other, and like inside of you, there's a lot, I'm 33 now, so I'm still young. There's still so much more to explore. And that's the thing. I'm a lifer. This is what I'm always going to be doing because it's this drive. I don't know. Something inside is like, or I'll go crazy. What I'd like to provide is an open space platform for people to explore something they've never been able to, because I think that's what we need in this world. More time to explore ourselves, more time to dive into being who you are, like finding your truth, and like that's all I want to give to people, because the very few times where I've been so down, like, no, I've been down and out a lot, but I'm saying the few times someone has come to give me that, to offer me that from their heart, like unconditional, that means a lot, and literally could thrust you into more years of bringing that to someone else or to yourself, I know it's really hard to kind of, I don't know, do things on your, it's scary to ask for help or to ask a question, or to like find your tribe. But by doing the things that you want to do, by following your heart and trying to listen to yourself, I think sitting still with yourself long enough to hear it, what your heart is telling you, like what your soul is telling you. I think that's important too, as hard as it may be. And I think most importantly is power through the hard times. Things will happen, but ultimately, like, there's power in you, there's agency in you, and I want people to explore that. I just want to activate people because someone activated me at one point, and some people don't get that. And the more we can spread that, the more we're gonna be okay.